Reapportionment is the process that decides how seats in the House of Representatives get parceled out to the 50 states. It is done every 10 years after the decennial U.S. Census results are tallied. The 2020 population count has been crunched a bit late because of the pandemic. 7 states, California, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and New York, will lose 1 seat from their congressional delegations. Oregon, Montana, Colorado, North Carolina, and Florida all gain 1 congressional seat, while Texas gains 2.
These are states that have been growing in population, and as people continue to shift westward physically from the East Coast, have increased their political power and influence over the last century.
Jacob Rubashkin is a reporter and analyst for Inside Elections, a nonpartisan political analysis site.
The Supreme Court has held that congressional districts need to be as close to equal in population to each other within every state. And that really means as close to possible. We're talking about states try and get between 1 to 2 people difference.
Redistricting has other rules to prevent something called gerrymandering, drawing election district lines to benefit a particular political party.
Districts have to be contiguous. You can't have a district start in one place and be interrupted and then magically reappear on the other side of the state. There's also Federal Voting Rights Act considerations. Districts have to provide the opportunity for minority populations to be represented by someone from their own community.
Power to redraw district lines rests mostly with state legislatures. Republicans control most of the 50 state legislatures, including 3 states gaining seats, lifting hopes they can win back the House of Representatives in 2022.
So as much as we can learn from the reapportionment process that we've just undergone, there are still so many questions left to be answered before we have a really complete sense of what the 2022 midterms are going to look like.
Steve Redisch, VOA News, Washington.